Did you know that 77% of businesses see big improvements in things like productivity and employee satisfaction after investing in coaching? Plus, for every US dollar spent on coaching, businesses can see up to an 8 times return on that investment. Hi, my name is Julian. I'm a husband, dad, and business owner from Berlin, Germany. And this channel is all about living a rich and meaningful life. First, I'll explain why I chose to make this investment and what I hope to achieve. Next, I'll share how this coaching will let me focus on the things I love most in my business, like marketing and creativity. Then, we'll talk about different types of business coaching and the challenges I'm facing in an increasingly competitive market. After that, I'll share a key moment that made me reconsider everything I'm doing in my business. Finally, I show you the unique approach we're using to hire and train the right people to help us scale without burning out. So let's dive in. I'm in the process of spending around $10,000 on business coaching. And no, it's not because I enjoy throwing money at my problems, though that would be fun, right? But seriously, I made this decision for a few really good reasons, and I want to share why I believe it's worth it. First off, we all have those things in our work that we just don't want to do anymore, or at least do a whole lot less of. For me, that's sales and managing projects. I'm ready to free up my time and hand those off because honestly, they're not my favorite things. But you know what I love? Marketing. I want to spend more time doing what I'm great at, whether it's writing newsletters, creating an email autoresponder series, managing the team, or even launching a podcast. And of course, making videos like this one. That's where my creativity thrives. So business coaching, it's all about getting me back to the stuff I actually enjoy. So here's the truth. Running a business comes with its highs, but lately I've been hitting some walls that got me thinking about coaching. It's not just for athletes. Business coaching can be that extra push when things aren't going as smoothly as you'd like. Let me explain what's going on. First off, the market I'm in is getting more competitive. I've started to notice the squeeze, and if I don't adapt, I'll be left behind. Then I had to make a tough call. After I let go of an employee, we lost clients and revenue. It was a hit, and since then growth has felt shaky. There are times we get a flood of client requests, and then there are painful droughts. Take this summer. It was rough. Client requests were few and far between. Now sales. I know how to do it, and I can even be good at it. But honestly, it's not what excites me. I'd much rather be working on the creative stuff like marketing or content creation. And with inflation on the rise plus multiple rent hikes in a short span, I can't afford to play it safe anymore. I need to be more offensive, play to win, not just survive. Lastly, there's a fear I've had for a while. What if my employees get bored? If they feel stuck with no room to grow, they might leave. All of this got me thinking. It's time to take a different approach, to invest in help, and to level up the way I run this business. So I'm putting $10,000 into business coaching, not just for me, but for my team and for the future of the company. Let's see where this journey takes us. Business coaching. It's a term that gets thrown around a lot. But what exactly does it mean? And why am I investing $10,000 in it? So business coaching is essentially a tailored, hands-on approach to helping entrepreneurs, managers, or even whole teams get to the next level. It comes in many forms. You've got leadership coaching, which focuses on improving your ability to lead and inspire your team. There's sales coaching, which helps you get better at closing deals. And then there's performance coaching, which is all about increasing efficiency and making sure everyone on the team is working at their best. For me, I'm going after something very practical. First, I'm hoping to get some expert help hiring 2 key roles: an appointment setter and a fulfillment person. The coaching team will bring in someone with a lot of experience in hiring salespeople to help me pick the right person. Because let's face it, hiring can be tricky. I already learned an excellent tip in one of our coaching sessions. When candidates apply, we'll ask them to send us a WhatsApp voice message as part of the application process. This way, we'll get a great first impression on how our future salesperson will sound on the phone with clients. It's such a simple idea, but it's a game changer for finding the right fit for our team. And it doesn't stop there. Once we hire the salesperson, the coaching company will actually help us train them. They do this through daily or weekly calls and even listen to sales recordings to provide our new hire with direct feedback. It's like having a personal sales coach embedded in the team. One more thing I'm excited about is a system that helps us implement where during a sales call, clients can add their bank information directly. This way, we'll be able to automatically receive payments from clients on the spot, making the entire process more seamless. Now, what's my ideal result? By the end of this coaching, I'm aiming to have 2 more full-time people on board, 1 in sales and 1 in fulfillment. And with that in place, I'm expecting us to hit a completely new level of revenue and profits. It's not just about making more money, it's about creating a structure that allows us to scale without burning out. So in short, this $10,000 investment isn't just about learning new strategies. It's about real, tangible results. And I'm excited to see where it takes us. You know, the moment I decided to make this $10,000 investment in business coaching wasn't easy. It was about the time when our biggest client, who was worth around $4,300 per month, canceled their contract with us. That alone would have been tough. But we also had other clients saying goodbye around the same time. Now, luckily, that client was only worth 10% of our monthly revenue. But let me tell you, it still hurt a lot. There were nights where I'd wake up at 3 a.m. thinking about the situation, and I had to use what felt like Jedi mind tricks just to fall back asleep. The turbulence was real. During this time, I was also consuming a lot of content from business coaches online. I remember binge watching some incredible videos by Dan Martell. He's an absolute genius when it comes to business strategy, and his book Buy Back Your Time really stuck with me. But hey, that's a topic for another time and another video. Then, as if it was meant to be, I got a cold call from a coaching company. They followed up with me, and at the same time, I kept seeing their ads on Facebook. Ads that really spoke to where I was at. It was almost like the universe was sending me a sign, and I couldn't ignore it anymore. That's when I knew this coaching investment could be the thing that helps us level up, helps me free up time, hire the right people, and get this business back on track for growth. So to wrap things up, investing in yourself or your business is probably one of the smartest moves you can make. Whether it's freeing up time to focus on what you love, adapting to market challenges, or building a stronger team, that investment pays off in the long run. It's not just about learning new strategies. It's about setting yourself up for growth and success. If you want to move forward, sometimes you've got to take that leap. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks for watching.